Bishop, good to see you.
Okay, good to be back.
A lot of news coming out of the Vatican this week. A couple of books published that said there are some problems with the Vatican finances, a lot of intrigue going on. What's your take on these new books that have come out?
Well, the books are a type of investigative reporting. And investigative reporting, usually they center on the investigator. And the reporting is secondary. We've dealt with a lot of reporting, a lot of reports. If they get it straight, it's okay. But for the most part, I think investigative reporting is not like an audit, that you have to have the facts and look at everything. The one book I did see does substantiate the issues that he's trying to highlight. I think we have to understand the Vatican is, it's not a pyramid, nor is the church a pyramid. It's more of a circle. It's like a diocese. You come into the diocese and you start to find, how come, what's this, why, and every little parish is a kingdom unto itself. And it's the same way it is in the Vatican. With all of these departments, they're like kingdoms unto themselves. And it's a problem of any big organization. It's a bureaucracy. It's not the kind of bureaucracy that IBM is, where the board hires and fires the chief, and if somebody's making a mistake, you fire them. We don't fire anybody. We have them for life. So we have to reform them. And that's what the Pope is about. He's reforming the people he has working for him. So you have to understand that, see that in that way. This is not a pyramid where the Pope says a word and it all gets done. It's basically like a diocese in that sense. So when you understand that, then everything that happens, you understand in perspective, There are issues that are wrong, obviously. But I think there's been tremendous changes in the way the Vatican is reporting. For example, our diocese does have an account with the Vatican Bank. And just recently we received, what we never had before, a detailed report of how the money is invested and where it's invested. Complete report never happens before. More open reporting, which we never had. So I think that's one example of a change. If do more changes have to be made? Well, I don't know the situation that well, but if you believe these reports, a lot more should be done. And again, I think we take things in perspective. Not that they're not true, but look at the perspective and then you fit in why things appear this way or why things are this way. So I think that's the way I would take it.
And you have to ask, why is this stuff coming out now? And there are some people who think they're trying to undermine the Holy Father's reforms that are going on over there in Rome right now.
Well, not really. I think, again, this supports the Holy Father's request for greater transparency, for the changes he made already, for the financial administration he put in effect. There may be people that don't like it, and that's why I don't know, they would leak this kind of information. But obviously, the documents that are being purported to be the truth are leaked documents. They are internal documents that have come out just last week, a couple weeks. Last week it was, I think they arrested 2 people in the Vatican for leaking confidential documents. So that's the kind of problem you're dealing with. Sometimes you need confidential documents. Not everything is completely open to the public because you're solving a problem. You speak in confidential documents. I try to hardly have any of those. Doesn't serve any good purposes, certainly in a society like our own. So we were accused of having in the past of secret files. They were confidential file. Every personnel department would have a confidential file.
Yeah.
They'd have an open file, confidential file. It's the same issue. So secrecy doesn't work any place, certainly in our new age, and transparency is the byword. So that's what I think we should work by.
A couple of weeks you're going to go down to, is it Washington for the bishops' meeting?
Yes.
And a couple of things on the agenda there. Bishops is talking again about the political document, faithful citizenship. Has to be updated, I guess. Anything new that we can expect on it?
I really like that document because that was...
You introduced it,
I was the committee that put it together. And actually, they haven't changed it in 8 years. They're just reissuing it with some minor changes, which is good. Because I think what we did in that document at that time focus on the issues of conscience. The bishops are not to tell people who to vote, but we're supposed to form consciences so they know what the issues are, so they vote their conscience that is well formed, not just whatever they want or whatever they feel. So people have to take seriously the responsibility of citizenship, to understand the issues, understand the moral content of them, and vote accordingly.
And the bishops are going to possibly issue a statement on pornography, the
Yes, there's a
scourge of
draft
pornography.
statement that we're looking at. It's very timely, unfortunately, in our society today because of the internet. Pornography is available to everyone at a click. So we need to help people understand the addictive power of pornography, as many other addictions are in our society that are debilitating people, taking away their true freedom. So we need to speak out on that.
Sure. Is that a document that's already been written, or will that be debated down there?
I think it's a draft document that then is, looked on and with changes.
Okay, great. Bishop, we'll talk to you when you come back from there more
Very
about
good.
the bishops' meeting. Thanks for being with us today.
Okay, good to be here.